For more than a century, the town believed the cave was empty, but the map found in a rusted lunchbox proved everyone wrong. In the summer of 1912, deep in the rolling hills of Kentucky, a 14-year-old boy named Samuel Carter discovered something that would remain hidden from the world for more than 100 years. At that time, the American heartland was still dotted with small mining towns, and Samuel's father worked long shifts in the limestone quarries. Life was simple, quiet, and mostly predictable, until the morning Samuel followed an unusual sound coming from the woods behind their cabin. It was a metallic echo, like something striking stone. Samuel pushed through thick brush until he reached a narrow opening in the hillside. The cave wasn't new. Locals had known about it for decades, but nobody explored it deeply because of old stories about sudden collapses and strange drafts of cold air that didn't match the season. Holding only a kerosene lantern, Samuel squeezed inside. The sound grew louder. Eventually, he found the source, a small passage blocked by a slab of stone, clearly shaped by human hands. Someone had sealed the cave. His curiosity ignited. Samuel returned with tools. After an hour of work, the stone cracked open and revealed a tunnel stretching downward farther than the lantern light could reach. He reported it to his father, who notified the quarry foreman. Within a week, a small group entered the tunnel, Samuel included. What they discovered didn't match anything recorded in regional history. The tunnel walls were carved with symbols resembling early Native American designs, but the precision was unlike anything local tribes were known for. The carvings showed astronomical patterns, constellations, lunar phases, and what appeared to be a solar eclipse dated to the year 539 AD. Yet this was centuries before any European contact. The deeper they went, the stranger it became. At the chamber's end, about 200 feet underground, they entered a circular stone room perfectly cut like an observatory. In the center was a low pedestal, and on it lay a clay tablet protected by a layer of hardened mineral deposits. The tablet had markings no one could decode. The foreman, fearing a collapse, ordered the chamber sealed again. He convinced the men to keep silent. Rumors could attract treasure hunters, or worse, shut down the quarry.
And so the discovery disappeared from history. All except for Samuel's secret. He had kept a crude drawing of the symbols and a hand-drawn map to the chamber. He hid them inside a metal lunchbox beneath the floorboards of his room. When he grew older and served in World War I, then moved west to Colorado, life pulled him far from Kentucky. He never returned to the cave. Fast forward more than a century, 2023. A restoration team was repairing Samuel's old childhood cabin, now abandoned and nearly collapsing. While removing rotted floorboards, they found the rusted lunchbox. Inside were the drawings, the map, and a short handwritten note. One day, someone braver than us will finish what I started. Samuel Carter, 1912. The discovery led archaeologists back to the forgotten hillside cave. Armed with modern equipment, they reopened the tunnel and reached the chamber Samuel had described. This time, they were able to safely remove the tablet. What shocked researchers wasn't only the artwork, it was the material analysis. The clay was not local to Kentucky. It matched geological signatures from the American Southwest, nearly 1,400 miles away. Even more astonishing, the symbols bore structural similarities to early Mesoamerican scripts, the kind associated with the ancient Maya. But no known civilization had traveled that far north during that time. No records hinted at such movement. To this day, the chamber's purpose is debated. Some believe it was a migration marker from an unknown traveling group. Others think it may have been a remote astronomical outpost used by early sky watchers. A few argue it represents an even older culture whose traces have vanished from North America. What remains undisputed is this: a teenage boy in 1912 accidentally uncovered a piece of American history that challenges everything we thought we knew. And the world is only now catching up to what Samuel Carter saw more than a century ago, deep inside a silent, hidden cave that refused to give up its secrets until the time was right.